Well, this is going to be something a little bit different today. See, we're back here, just grabbing the mail. We're back here at home camp, and we are just locking it down. Stop here and grab some fresh water, and a few supplies. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Bob, one, where's Carrie? She's inside grabbing a few last minute additions. And you're also wondering why there's no for sale sign. Well, we're going to get to that in a moment. But first, one of the things here, we're all loaded up, ready to roll. We've just got some last minute things as we're heading to Rhode Island and the Mystic Connecticut KOA, which is basically our old stomping grounds in that area. We have the kayaks ready. We're going to be at the Washington County Fair this weekend, which is pretty cool. But we got a whole lot of life updates coming along as we start to close this all down here and get ready to show you what's next. And again, this is going to be a little bit of a different style video than what we normally shoot. But a lot of you guys have been asking what it's like on travel day. Well, you're going to get to see firsthand. As we pass the mystery machine, we go inside, see if we can find Carrie. Let's do this. We'll do a sneak attack video. So come up into the door. There we go. All right, where are you? And there she is.
She's hiding.
Making sure that there's no dishes to come back to.
She's hiding.
Because Carrie does not like to come back to dishes.
My creamer.
She's going to grab some creamer for the coffee. We're going to hit the road. We'll catch up with you in a few moments.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
All right, so we are back in the rig. We're on 122 in Mass. We're starting to notice a lot of, we run 2 GPSs. We run the Google Maps on the iPhone, and then we run the Garmin, the RV edition. And we're starting to notice that out of probably the last 6 or 7 trips, the Google Maps just aren't cutting it anymore. Yeah. They're taking us all over the place. But anyhow,
shaky.
So this is a little bit of an update as to what's been going on and why there's no for sale sign in the house. So as we were going through the processes of things that we were recommended that we do, and one of them was having the furnace clean, or as we found out that we don't have a furnace, we have a boiler.
Who would have thought?
So the boiler itself apparently is about 100,000 years old. And
1961.
Yeah. And while it's worked pretty well for what we use it for, which is predominantly hot water, because we have a pellet stove that takes care of everything else, it is just basically running at something like 40% efficiency. And
now even the new ones only do, well, not only, but 85. It's a lot better, but it's around 85%, I believe.
Yeah, so we got one estimate out. We're old school. We like to get about 4. First estimate we got was about 10,800.
Yeah, that was a treat.
So because of the cost of this, we're looking to have a few more people come out, a few more quotes, so we get an average, a baseline, and take it from there. The other option that we have is that a lot of these units the warranty is not transferable. So in some levels, it might be better to just have the new owners do it. So we're re-meeting with our real estate agent, hopefully within the next week, to go over what that does as far as the bottom line on the sale of the house. So that being said, this is where we're currently at as far as the home base in New Hampshire. But it does bring up some interesting stuff as we head into September, and we're heading into Hershey, because Hershey, we have a lot of important decisions to make there as well, as far as full-time life. One, my company has approved my full-time status, so woohoo, good for us. So now it becomes the process of where's our next home base going to be, because I think it's very important to have a home base everywhere. You know, at some point you need to have a home base, so everybody has to have a home base. And especially in a quote-unquote shit hits the fan scenario, another COVID, another whatever. I said the S word. I would like to feel a little more comfortable having a place to stay permanently. So that brings us to Linden, Tennessee. So those
talk
of you
about that a lot.
Linden, Tennessee has quite a bit of properties that you're starting to see a lot of full-time RVers purchase and develop the land into places they park their RV, to come off the road for a while, and a place to just have a home base.
Yeah.
And so Linden, Tennessee, the financials of it looks tremendous. The weather is exactly what I'm looking for, and I think what you're looking for as well.
Yeah, no snow.
No snow. Well, I think it's like an inch a year of snow, or you know, something like that.
Yeah.
It's ideal for
No snow.
what we're looking for. Why wouldn't it be?
I just said no snow.
Oh, no snow. I thought you said no, it's not. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. That just goes against everything we talked about. Marital problems. No.
Oh my God, he got all salty.
The other thing that has come up is a property that we looked at in South Carolina, outside of Myrtle Beach, has come back on the market. I'm not going to go into any more detail than that. We'll just leave it there.
Yeah.
We are fortunate enough to be in a position where we can do both, which is something we've talked about.
Yep.
And then travel between the two. There's a lot of things that we want to work out. So that becomes now where, as if you've seen our last couple of videos, we were in Maine, up in Bahama, in Acadia National Park, and we got to see a lot of Class Bs up there. And Class Bs have been an interesting thing for Carrie and I. When we first started this journey, we said, absolutely no way.
Well, at first I said, oh, hell no, I think were my exact words, because there was no way I was doing a wet bath.
But
however,
the more we look at it as things like space and, you know, bathrooms don't necessarily become a priority as it is functionality. I need for myself a place to work, which is, you know, I do sales, so I need a place that I have a workspace and whatever, and Carrie needs to have space for her stuff, and at the same time, you want to be able to pack up and go at a moment's notice, right?
Yeah.
So,
that's nice.
I'm always amazed by somebody who's willing to pass.
On the corner.
On a corner, double line, pass an RV, as well as two cars in front of us. But, you know,
hey, I'm holding steady here pretty good, you know.
You're doing pretty good. So this is where we're looking at. So in Hershey, we've got some really big decisions to make. We're going to meet again, as we've said in previous videos, meet with the Keystone reps to look at the 22 MLS. I think as far as a towable, that has the potential to meet all the needs that we're looking for.
That checked the majority of the boxes for sure.
Yeah, and then there's a couple of Winnebago and some other Class Bs that could meet our needs as well, because there's a lot of traveling that we want to do, and we don't necessarily want to deal with the unhook, rehook, you know, things like that. And at the same time, a Class C, you can't get into some of the smaller spots that we want to be able to do. And I think a Class B is just nimble and quick, just like me. Small, nimble, and able to move. So as we almost plow into the Subaru.
Wow.
So as we almost plowed into the Subaru from New York, we decided that last minute they're going to stop. We're gonna cut out for a little bit, and we'll regain if we see something nice along the way. Next stop, Mystic, Connecticut KOA, and the whole westerly Rhode Island, beaches, Squamicut, sunshine. That's our next stop.
Water.
And water, and not to mention, you and I have a date with the pizza lady. Some of the best pizza.
It's the name of the establishment.
Yeah. So we'll catch up with you in a little bit. All right. Today, we're waking up in Mystic, Connecticut, but not really. We'll explain that in a minute. It's been a rough night. We got in late. Sorry for the abruptness of the video, but we got in late and picked up pizza at our backup spot, and I'm starting to regret that. I was up pretty much a lot last night and wasn't feeling well, so we decided not to film anything there because you didn't want to see that. But we are in the Mystic Stonington KOA.
That's why you're upset.
And that might be why I'm upset, but no, it's beautiful KOA. We arrived after hours.
Yep.
But we're going to get into more about this KOA probably in our next video. I'm going to give you a full review on this one and show you why we were a little bit disappointed with the naming of this place. But as far as the rest of it goes, so far so good. But this is home for the next few nights, so we're happy with that. But we're going to end this video on a rather sad note, as I have to go find something to relieve my tummy and get ready for the fair, because I got a lot of eating to do there too. So we will catch you next week, and that's it.
That's it.
So if you've been here before next week's video comes out, actually that's not it. If you've been here before at the Mystic Stonington KOA here in Stonington, Connecticut, drop a comment below. Let us know what your thoughts were. We'll see if they coincide with what our opinion was when we do our review next week. How's that? All right, from that, we'll catch you next time.
When you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still